What's up guys, Brunsnick's back, and it's time for another wacky bowling accessory review. These are steel fingers. These were very hot in the 90s. A finger accessory aid made with steel that you bend, form fit to your hand. I was given these by JR at Crest Bowl Pro Shop out of Florissant, Missouri. Thank you for that. I'm gonna get these on the lanes and see what they do for me. But before we get to all that, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now, let's see when I replace my fingers with steel. All right. These are steel fingers. Not to be confused with spirit fingers. You guys know that movie. These are all the rage back in the 90s. I remember as a kid, the Pro Shop was huge on these. So basically, these are supposed to sit on your fingers. They Velcro to them. And you're supposed to adjust them based on how your fingers go in. So you want to get them to like there, Velcro them in, and then you can bend these to your liking. You can form fit them. These are steel, thin plate there to give you support. So I'm going to do just that. We're going to start, I'm going to use both at once, even though these weren't designed for Sarge grip. I'm going to bend it so that it goes further back and just supports the back here. You can kind of adjust them and make them work. So that's what I'm going to do, and we'll go from there. I have never thrown these once in my life, so these will be kind of a interesting thing once we get at it here. So, all right, slide the one finger in here, the one that does all the work, I suppose. So that's going to be an issue. Or maybe I have them backwards. Yeah, I got them backwards. Should have been better instructions. Here we go. So they say you want to go right to just before the grip. Flex there. I'm going to try them straight from the get-go here, and then this one is going to have to go a lot further. Obviously that's going to give me an issue here with the Sarge grip because I go into the second joint, so I'm actually going to take off this bit of Velcro here and just toss that aside. That way this thing sets further down like that. There you go. I don't think they intended for these to be Sarge compliant back then. So these two need to get connected here in the back, and that's what we'll do right there. And then we'll bring this around. I'm going to tighten this guy up to make sure that the steel is to the absolute maximum. I'm going to loosen this up just to give it a little bit more distance between the two, give them some more flexibility there. Goofy things, I tell you. I'm going to try it without bending anything yet. I'm going to tighten this guy up first just to see kind of if I don't break my fingers. I mean, they're made of steel now, right? So yeah. So the things these promote, let's see, does it give anything? No, it just gives kind of like a what it should look like when it's in the ball. Doesn't really say anything. So all it says is bowl stronger for longer. That's their tag phrase there. So I'm going to throw a few shots. I'm going to throw a trusty purple and start it out. Then I'll throw some resin and we'll go from there. Yikes. That's steel fingers. I'm definitely okay. I think I'm going to need a little help here. I'm not sure how easy it is going to be to bend these things, but we'll find out. I'm just going to try to form fit it around the knuckle here. Give it a little bend. Okay, got it. And this one's going to need, that's too much bend. So I don't want it to hit the back. I almost need to cut this, I think, if I want to do it right. All right, so now we can see that just a little bit of bend. I think I have it right in there. I'm gonna give it just a little bit more form around. Oh, this should be extra revs. The things I do. Now I think these things retail for probably about, I don't know what they retail for. I was a kid. I didn't buy such things back then, but I would imagine they retailed for probably about 30, 40 bucks back in the 90s. All right, here we go. Oh, oh, I could feel it. Bending that little thing gave me a little bit more support right there. I mean, this one's not really doing much of anything. I could probably just ditch it, but I'm gonna leave it on for the sake of it because it does give me something back here, I guess. But did it do anything for my flare or track? No, not really. It'll be really interesting when I try to move in with this with a different ball. Steel fingers. What if you lost them? I don't know. These were hard to find. That's coming back. Ah, I think I'm close. Yeah, these were the hardest accessory to find. You know, shout out to JR over at Crest Bull Pro Shop in Florissant, Missouri, for giving me these. He had these in a drawer in his shop and reached out and said, hey, if you want them, they're yours. So that's why we're here. Thank you, JR. Yeah, these are definitely one of the outlandish 90s in the history, really. Bowling gloves that just kind of, or bowling accessory. It's not really a glove, it's just finger supports here. But oh, that extra little bend right there. That's not bad. I think I'm gonna move it in now. Maybe I'll try to slow hook it with urethane. Is it possible? I'm gonna move like 5 left with the purple and try to swing it to the dry. Obviously I'll bring the speed down a little bit and try to get around it, but let's see if Steel Fingers helps me hook urethane a little better. So I'll move 5 left and let's get this to the dry. That's got to hook a lot. Yeah, nope. All right, Steel Fingers. I think I need titanium fingers for that kind of shot. Just my thought, you know. Yeah. Let's tighten this part up a little bit. I'm feeling the back of the Velcro. Oh, man. Talk about track flare. It did help there. Wasn't getting a lot of track flare playing out. I'm gonna try that one more time, just for funsies, because I know I can get it to the dry a little bit earlier and really try to send it. Yes. No. All right. Steel Fingers. Time for resin. It's time to really unlock the power. The 90s were all about new technology and trying to unlock all that back end motion. And then out come these babies. And let me tell you, you would think that it would just be all about it. Perfect match made in heaven. All right, got the NV Tour Pearl now. I'm gonna stay in that same zone I was just in with Steel Fingers. Whoa! Whoa! Unlimited, unbridled power. I tell you what, I don't think this ring finger one is doing anything. I'm gonna take it off. I know. False advertising. It's only Steel Finger now. I'm just gonna have to live with it. I'm gonna tighten these guys up a little bit. I don't want this baby moving. I guess it's there for support a little bit, stability. I'm gonna leave it here just in case. But yeah, that one hooked a lot. Big difference between resin and urethane, right? All right, Steel Finger time. And I'll try to crank it up here a little bit more after this shot. Wow. I think I might have just found my new accessory. All right, so that's where we're at bend-wise here. I'm gonna just try to form fit it a little bit more. See, that's the problem I'm going to run into. You can see like a little gap right in here. That might become an issue. I don't know. Or maybe I can form fit it like, oh. No, that ain't going to work. All right, let's just bend it back. All right. That last one, shot of the year. I mean, maybe a shot of the year, right? Let's try it again. Well, I should probably move 5 left, because if that was the shot of the year, maybe I can move in more and hook it even more. I mean, my fingers are made of steel. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I could actually probably use something like this as just a nice little support. It really just kind of presses up against the back here and just kind of form fits. I think I have it right. I don't know. Let me check the picture. Huh? Yeah, it's just supposed to go behind the knuckle. Maybe I can move it up just a little bit. Let's do that. So I think it needs to come up when it's in the ball just a little bit. I'll try to tighten it up. There's not a whole lot more room I can go. This side I could probably tighten it up a lot. Oh yeah, okay. Let's cut off some circulation. All right, so now we're in there. I think I got it right. I think. I'm gonna stay in that same zone. Oh man, that's in the oil. Hook. Yeah, that felt different as I moved it up. I think my finger's turning purple. Might need to back that one off a little bit. All right, I think I can do this. I think I got this down now. Obviously, something new like this that I've never tried. There's gonna be a learning curve, you know? You don't just put something on like this and just all of a sudden, yep, that's it. It ain't it. Oh, steely. Oh, burning the fingertips there. All right, I'm gonna switch balls. We're gonna go to Extreme Envy this time. Something a little more teeth, a little more hook. And we'll throw a shot or two and we'll end this video. It's been real fun trying this ball out. Trying out this steel finger. I think it's better with just the one on, which is great because if this one wears out or whatever, I got another one right there. Woo! Man, oh man. I may not be striking a ton with steel fingers. Like I said, maybe I need some titanium fingers, some palladium fingers, some uranium fingers, plutonium fingers. Wonder why those didn't take off. Ah well, we're gonna try one more shot. I'm gonna really try to pure this one. Now I'm gonna try to crank it up just a bit more. Now we're totally cranked. And let's try to split this 8-9 and go home. All right, that is my review for steel fingers. You know, these crazy things came out in the 90s. I finally got my hands on them to do this great review on them. So, steel fingers, what'd you guys think? I don't know what I thought. I'm not sure if I would ever use something like this, but hey, a lot of people did back then. Drop a line in the comments about what you thought about steel fingers. Here you go. And as always, please subscribe. Talk to you guys soon.